Hey everyone, this is Clarity AI News. Today's story comes from Ukraine, where teenagers are learning how to survive war, not in theory, but in practice. The headline, Ukrainian youth are training for survival under fire. Why it matters. In a country fighting for its existence, even children are being taught to stabilize wounds, identify drones, and carry each other to safety. This is not militarization. This is preparation to stay alive. Across the country, young people are receiving one-day tactical training from brigades like Azov. The sessions begin with symbolic salutes, then move into formation drills, first aid simulations, and combat scenario walkthroughs. Instructors explain that Russia's war is not just about land, but about erasing Ukraine's right to exist. The students are taught how to apply tourniquets, carry the wounded, and react to simulated drone strikes. Every motion is practiced with urgency and discipline. If someone makes a mistake, they are reminded to stay calm, assess the situation, and act with purpose. Some of these teens have already seen real injuries. One describes stuffing gauze into a friend's neck to stop the bleeding. Another recalls spotting internal bleeding only because they remembered signs from earlier drills. While the Ukrainian government is beginning to update its national curriculum, most of this training happens through private initiatives. Students in cities, villages, and frontline areas are getting lessons in trauma care, decision-making, and psychological readiness. Many of them are just 16, some are girls. All of them know they could one day be the first or only responder. One student says, "Even if I never go to the front, I want to be able to save lives." Another adds, "As long as Russia exists in its current form, we need to be ready." This may look similar to how Russia trains children in occupied territories, but the goals are fundamentally different. Ukraine is training for defense, for survival, and for self-determination. Russia is training abducted and occupied children to fight against their own people. Let's break down who this affects. Poor and working-class youth are often the most exposed to frontline risk. In many cases, their schools are underfunded, so they rely on volunteer-based programs for training. Middle-class students, especially in private schools, have greater access to structured drills and materials. They are becoming the civic bridge between military and civilian readiness. Wealthy elites and corporations are largely insulated from direct harm, but they face growing pressure to support civil defense efforts. Some risk reputational damage if they appear disengaged. As of July 2025, the most likely outcome is an expansion of youth defense programs beyond official channels. Best case, Ukraine integrates civil defense into all national schools. Worst case, Russia escalates the ideological reprogramming of Ukrainian children in occupied zones. Other likely effects include normalization of civilian tactical training, psychological hardening of an entire generation, and possible Western scrutiny over how these programs are perceived. Here is the bottom line. Ukraine's youth are not being trained to fight. They are being trained to survive. They are learning how to stabilize wounds, move under fire, and think clearly in chaos. While Russia is weaponizing childhood, Ukraine is trying to protect it. In this war, the difference is not subtle. It is survival.
Welcome to Clarity AI News, where we use advanced synthetic intelligence to identify and analyze news stories that matter most to people who truly care about independent media and honest, unbiased world news coverage. Please remember to like and subscribe below, and thank you for watching.